Hi guys, this is Satik from Dotbin.com, and in this video, we'll show you 4 different ways of removing the system and OS cache from an Android phone. We are not just talking about deleting the app cache because that will only remove the cache of one particular app. Instead, we are talking about removing the entire cache from all the OS. For example, if you go to an app and tap on clear cache, then only the cache of this app is removed. All the other cache will remain there. So in this video, I'll show you how to remove the cache from the entire OS. So please take a backup of all the data on your phone. Although the process will not wipe any data, but just to be on safer side, let's take a backup and let's get started. So first off is to use a stock recovery. The benefit of this, you don't have to carry out any additional tool, you don't have to flash any module as such. But on the flip side, not every OEM support this feature. As of now, I could only see that Samsung has the feature to remove the cache from the stock recovery. Apart from that, none of the recovery from OnePlus, Pixel, Xiaomi, nothing. They don't have this feature. So if you own a Samsung phone, then let me show you how this could be done. First, to go to the settings menu, then apart from that, go to about phone, software information, tap on build number 7 times. This will enable developer option. So go back, go to developer options and enable the toggle next to USB debugging. You will get a prompt, tap on OK. You might get one more prompt, tap on allow, and with that, debugging will be enabled. Now get hold of the platform tools from my guide and open a CMD window over here like this. Then type in ADB reboot recovery and hit enter, and your phone should now reboot into the stock recovery, and this might take up to around 5 to 10 seconds. So let's just wait for that to happen. And once your phone is in the stock recovery, you will then remove the cache from our phone using the stock recovery itself. And as I have told you, I tried to find this option on all the other phones, but that was not there. I tried on a Nothing phone too, the Pixel 6a, OnePlus 11, as well as some other phones of Poco F5 as well, but none of these phones had this feature. Only the Samsung phone has this feature. So with that said, our phone should now reboot to the stock recovery, and you could now use the volume key to highlight the option of wipe cache partition and press the power key to confirm. Again, use the volume key to highlight yes, press the power key to confirm, and at the bottom left you could see the data wipe is now complete. Once that is done, you may now select the reboot system now and press the power key to confirm, and your phone will now reboot to the OS with all the cache being removed. So guys, this was the first method. Let's now have a look at this second method. This involves using a custom recovery. The benefit is that all the custom recoveries support this feature, whether it's a pitch black recovery, TWRP or Orange Fox. But on the flip side, not every phone has a custom recovery. Well, not a single Pixel phone beginning with I guess Pixel 6a support a custom recovery. Moreover, if you want to flash a custom recovery, you will first have to unlock the bootloader, and this might lead to a warranty being void. So only move ahead if it's all well and good. If your phone already has a custom recovery installed, then in that case, let me show you how to get this job done. So you could see the phone I booted to the OS. So we are done with the first method. Now in the second method, as we are talking about using a custom recovery. So first off, let's connect our phone to the PC via USB cable. And now once again, you will have to enable USB debugging on your phone. So the steps are the same. Go to the settings menu, then go to about device, tap on build number or version number 7 times. After that, go to system or system and updates, developer options, and enable USB debugging on your phone. Now open the CMD window inside platform tools and type in ADB reboot recovery, and your phone should now reboot to the TWRP recovery or the Orange Fox or Pitch Black, whatever you have flashed. And once your phone boot to the recovery, you could then wipe the cache from your phone. It will wipe the cache from the entire OS. And let's just wait for a few more seconds, and our phone should boot to the recovery in around 5 to 10 more seconds. And then I'll show you how to remove the cache from the OS using the custom recovery of your choice. So we are now inside the recovery, and it will take just a few more seconds. Now your first course of action is to go to wipe, then advanced wipe, and check mark Dalvik at art cache. On some phone you might also have a standalone cache partition. As you could see over here, we have both the Dalvik art and the cache partition. If your phone also has a cache partition, then please check mark that as well. In my phone, there's only the Dalvik art cache and there's no cache partition. If your phone have both of them, then please check mark both of them, then strive to wipe. Once that is done, you may tap on reboot system, and the phone will now boot to the OS with all the cache being removed. So moving on, the third method is via the USB recovery. The benefit is that if you flash a custom ROM, then you will automatically get a custom recovery, and using that custom recovery, you could do the wipe. But on the flip side, this feature is also dependent on the ROM on the phone which you are using. So if you flash a Lineage OS ROM on a OnePlus phone and on a Samsung phone, then you will only get this feature on a Samsung phone, because apart from Samsung phone, none of the phone supports the option to remove the cache from the recovery. I have tried using the same ROM across 4 to 5 phones, and only the Samsung phone had the option. So if you go to the boot your phone to the AOSP recovery of the ROM which you have flashed, then go to factory reset. Then on all the other phone, you will only get the option to do a format data, but it's only the Samsung phone that also has the option to do a format cache partition. So choose this option, tap on yes, and then the cache will be wiped. As you could see, it is only the Samsung phone. I tried on all the other phone, but the factory reset option only had the format data. But if you are using a Samsung phone, then you may use the format cache partition option to get the job done. And moving on, now is the last method. It involves the root. So the benefit is that you have overall complete control over which of the cache file you want to remove or not. As you could see in the third, second and first method, it will automatically remove all the cache file, but in the fourth method you have complete control over which file you want to remove and which not. The only drawback and the major drawback is that since you will obtain root, it will lead to issues such as plain integrity, which will lead to the banking and payment app not working along the expected lines. So if that's all well and good, then first install the root supported file manager app such as Solid File Manager app or the Mi Explorer. I am currently using the Solid File Manager app. Once you have installed it, you will first have to select the root directory and you will get a magic prompt. Then tap on grant. After that, go to the data resource cache directory data. Then from here, go to the resource cache folder and remove all the files. Select one file, then select all the files. Tap on delete and remove all the files. After that, you have to go to the data packet cache folder, which is here. Just give me a second. It's the data system, then packet cache, data system, and over here you will see the packet cache folder. This is the folder. Go and remove all the files from here. You may remove the entire packet cache folder from here. Hit the remove button and remove the file. After that, once again go to the data directory and now delete the following two folders, the Dalvik cache, and it has the following two folders, and the cache folder of all these files. So remove it, and with this all the cache has been removed. So you have to remove the cache, Dalvik cache and the resource cache folder from the data directory and the packet cache from the data system directory. So guys, this was all from this video on how you could remove cache from your phone. Just to repeat, the first one is the stock recovery, which does not involve rooting or unlocking, but only the Samsung phone support this feature. So if you have a Samsung phone, you may do so from the stock recovery. Next up, we have the custom recovery. So all the custom recovery have this feature, but not every phone has a custom recovery. If your phone has a recovery, then you may simply go to the wipe section, advanced wipe, check mark the cache partition and swipe to wipe. Third one is the AOSP recovery. Again, if you flash a custom ROM, you will get a custom recovery as well, but only the Samsung phone has the feature to remove or wipe the cache from the format data section, but all the other phone won't have this feature. So if you have a Samsung phone, you may check out this feature as well. Finally, we have the root option, and this is also supported across all the phones. You just have to obtain root on your phone and then simply go to the cache, Dalvik cache and the resource cache in the data directory and the system in the packet cache and remove the entire folder, and with this the cache will be removed. So guys, on that note, I round to this video. If you have any query with regard to any of the steps, do let me know in the comment section, and thanks a lot for watching.